Good morning, students. Today, let us start the topic enzyme catalysis. Okay, what are enzymes? Enzymes are complex protein molecules with three-dimensional structure. Usually, enzymes catalyze the chemical reaction in living organisms. Generally, it is present in colloidal state and it is very specific in its action. That is, when we are using for one particular reaction, it will catalyze only that reaction alone. Here, they gave some examples for enzymic activity. For example, here diastase, it is converting the starch into maltose. Same manner, the yeast which contains the enzyme zymase that converts glucose into ethanol. Enzyme microderma acetate that oxidizes alcohol into acetic acid. And finally, this enzyme urease which is present in soya beans that hydrolyzes the urea. At the same time, when the urea possesses methyl group in it, it doesn't hydrolyze. This is only we are saying it as specific action. Okay. Now let us see the mechanism of enzyme catalysis. See here, this enzyme, it reacts with the substrate. That is the blue color. Enzyme that is reacting with the substrate so that it forms enzyme substrate complex and it decomposes to give product and enzyme is regenerated. It is somewhat very similar to intermediate compound formation theory. Okay. This enzyme, it possesses some general special characteristics. Special characteristic in the sense, an enzyme, it can transform a million molecule of reactants within a minute. Okay. So, million molecules of reactants also it can be converted into product by using the enzymes. Okay. Now let us see how rate of the reaction is affected by the temperature. Okay. See this graph. This enzyme catalyzed reactions, generally it has maximum rate at optimum temperature. First of all, you should know what is meant by this optimum temperature. The temperature at which action of enzyme is maximum. That only we are saying it as optimum temperature. When we are saying this graph, at first the rate of the reaction increases with the increase in temperature. But once when it reaches the particular temperature, that is optimum temperature, after that slowly the action of enzyme it is destroyed. Even that rate may come down to 0. This is what we are facing during fever also. Even our body, human body optimum temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. Suppose if we are having high fever, at that time our body temperature it is raised. Due to that enzymic activity it is collapsed. That's why we are facing dangerous condition during fever. Now let us see how pH affects the rate of reaction. Even pH also it plays a key role in the rate of enzyme catalyzed reactions. The rate of the reaction is maximum at a particular pH which we are saying it as optimum pH. This enzymes it can be inhibited, that is poisoned. Sometimes this activity of an enzyme it is decreased and it is completely destroyed by the poison which we discussed in earlier classes. Even the physiological action of drugs it is closely related to its inhibiting action. For example, we are using sulfur drugs, even penicillin it inhibits the action of bacteria. That's why we are using penicillin for curing pneumonia, dysentery, cholera, that kind of infectious diseases. Okay. Sometimes this catalytic activity of enzymes it is increased by using coenzymes or activators. What are coenzymes? A smallest non-protein molecule called as coenzyme. Even vitamin B12 also it acts as a coenzyme. So what is the action of this coenzyme? It promotes the catalytic activity of enzymes. Okay. So in today's class what we discussed? What are enzymes? Then what is the mechanism of enzyme catalysis? Then how rate of the reaction is affected by increase in temperature as well as pH. Then what is meant by inhibitor? Finally coenzymes. Okay, I think now it is very clear to you. Okay, thank you students.